Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Sydney and Mariana. I'm here for one more emotion in English. I'm not a teacher. I'm a student in this community to enhance my English. And in this conversation platform, it's possible to practice English, Spanish, French, Italian, Mandarin, and German. If you want to practice with us, let's go. And today you talk about does love support everything? And I will start with a presentation, personal presentation. I'm Bruna. I live in Brasilia. I'm married. I have two sons. I graduated. I won the degree in physical therapy and physical education. In my free time, I love to dance. I love ride a bike at the park. That's it about me today. You, Mariana, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I'm Mariana. I'm 20 years old. I study design in university. I have a cat as a pet. And in my free time, I like to read. I like draw. I like study the language. And that's it.
Great, Mariana. So I remember for everyone here that this is not a class. Like I said, I'm not a teacher. And don't worry if you make a mistake, all right? Go ahead,
Thanks.
Sidney. Your turn.
Okay, good morning, Bruno, Mariana. Good morning, people from YouTube. I'm Sydney, currently live in Belo Horizonte. I'm 39. I have a degree in accounting and a postgraduate in Texas. I have been working as an accountant for 20 years. I'm married. I have a son. My son, he's 6 years old. What else? In my free time, I like to watch movies, horror, sci-fi and horror movies and series. Currently, I'm watching the series called Black Mirror. I think the last season. I love that kind of content. I like to go out with my family. I love travel with them, especially on the beach. And I think that's it. Thank you.
Great. And the Black Mirror, Mariana said here in the chat that she loves this series too. And do you watch in English or no? In Portuguese?
Yeah, the last seasons I watching it in. I always watching the last seasons I watch with subtitles, but that season I'm trying to listen it without subtitle, and it's a kind of difficult. Maybe I can understand maybe 60 or 50%, but I watched the whole series called Smallville, and it was easier than Black Mirror. I think Black Mirror there are a lot of difficult terms about technology or horror, maybe.
And you, Mariana, do you try to watch the series without subtitle or no?
No, I watch in Portuguese. I watched this series when quando eu não sabia inglês, eu assisti, então eu nem tentei.
All right. Sometimes I try to watch some movie in English, but it's hard. When I put animations, it's great. It's possible to understand many things. So let's go to start with this subject. Does love support everything? It's hard to think, no? And for you, Mariana, what does it mean to love other as yourself? Because we have this quote in the Bible, and Jesus Christ bring us this no to love other as yourself. What does it mean for you?
For me, it's love the other. Like, eu não sei a palavra em inglês. É tipo amar os outros sem julgamento. Without judgment, I think. I and let me think. É isso, é amar as outras pessoas sem julgamento e
Great.
é
You,
isso.
Sidney, what do you think? To love other as yourself.
Yes, for me, let me put my video, my internet in some moment get unstable a little bit. But well, for me, if the same thing like Marianne said, it's about to love and respect the others like you do for yourself, and treat the others very well, considering if you how you want to the people treat you the same way. Uh,
That is, you
yes,
think
yes.
it's easy. Love the others as yourself. No, I love my enemy like I love me.
Not the enemy, but in terms of until to think about enemy, I don't know if it's. I'm not talking. I think in general, maybe if you it's a kind of, I think, a kind of term or expression that I think treat everyone well because, for example, we are kind of a mix of we're not 100% good, of course we are working on to be good, but we unfortunately we have some bad actions in some moments. But in terms of it, I think we can treat. How can I say? I forgot my rational line. Maybe. Let's see.
Worry. Take your time. I
What?
try to explain if possible. For example, I understand that this quote show me that, for example, if I love me, I do the best for myself, no? And for the other is the same for my enemy. Probably I don't want to do my best for my enemy, for example, but I don't do the harm. I don't harm something for him, for a specific person. No. In this moment, I understand that I love others as myself. Something like this. I'm not sure, but I understand it's not easy. It's hard for me. It's hard because when I have a problem with someone, probably I don't do my best for him. I don't do harm. Eu não vou prejudicar a pessoa, mas também não vou fazer o melhor. Like I would do for my mother, for my family, something like this, no. But
Yeah,
for me, it's not easy. It's hard.
yeah, you're right.
Great. Let's go the next questions. The number 2. Zina, can you read the number 2 answer?
What is the limit between enduring difficulties and sacrificing self-love in a relationship? Yes, limit between enduring difficulties and I think let's think about enduring limits. I think it all that two things is about to put limits, boundaries in a relationship. I think when we try to let me see, injury, difficult, sacrificing self-love. Yeah, maybe when we are in a relationship, it's important if the two parts, the both parts, they are compromising with that relationship. They are that kind of compromise, because when you see only just one part sacrifice itself in order that relationship, it could be, I think, in a short term or maybe long term, it could crash, or it could be difficult to endure that relationship. I think we need to, when we are willing to sacrifice ourselves in order to that relationship or a main goal, it's important to see, I think, the future, some future in that relationship, some purpose, maybe. Every relationship have a bad and good part, maybe, and we living in a different person, we need to endure some problems in our relationship every day, and something is impossible to change, but we can ignore some of them, but another could be possible. And I think with a lot of conversation we can achieve, we can get in some in the same point, maybe a point that we can endure it for a long time. But I think that's it. I don't know if I
The questions is philosophical, no?
yes.
Great, great, Sydney. I agree with you. I understand when you decided to marry someone, you need to change your mind, you know? Both the couple needed to change the mind, because you needed to the it's possible to answer together the question number 3, because can love survive without constant reciprocity? And I understand that no, because like I said, everyone in the relationship needed to change the behavior, because you needed to adapt with the other person. It's better. If you want a great relationship, you needed to adapt, you needed to change. Uh, sure that you need sacrifice all things for the other person, but you have the limit for this the boundary, like you said, no? Because if the other person don't want to change, oh my God, why only me need to change for this relationship? No, I understand everyone in this relationship needed to change, and the sacrifice for our relationship, not my relationship. No. Great. And you, Mariana, tell your opinion about this question number 2, the limit between during difficult and sacrifice.
In my opinion, I agree with you all. I think that sacrifice self-love, there's a limit, because this bringing a toxic relationship when you're not thinking in yourself, and this, quando isso ultrapassa o limite de amar você mesmo e começa a te prejudicar, só que você também tem que ceder, sabe? Quando, pelas outras pessoas, pelo propósito maior, igual o Sidney falou.
Exactly. Great. And can love survive, in your opinion, can love survive without constant reciprocity?
No,
Reciprocity. Acho que fica de reciprocity. No?
no, for me, no. because reciprocity, this is difficult, uh, is a pillar. Como que fala pilar em inglês? Uma base.
The base, pillar. I
It's
don't
a
know.
base.
Yeah, a pillar.
It's a base of a relationship for me.
Great. For you, Sydney.
I think yes, it's the same, like we discussed in the last question. And it's in a health relationship, it could be impossible to maintain it in the long term. But for example, it's interesting because we can see we can clearly see that things happening in the mainstream through films, series, books. I think a romance, a relationship where some part fall in love in another part, and it's a kind of that part live with, I think, how can I say, a blind maybe, without realizing that the other part is taking some advantage on them through maybe through money, through his financial, the other financial condition, or through the emotional drain his emotional feelings, or take advantage in another in a different way. But it's because that plot that works. But in a real world, when we see that relationship happening, we can see it clearly the one part of the both the people they are ill, they are sick, there are kind of sickness in that relationship. I think mental sickness maybe, because maybe uh, can be some of them can be narcissistic or depressed. Yeah, something, yes, maybe something like that.
Great, great. So, and about in in the relationship, your couple have a mental problem, a physical problem, a stroke, for example. It's I know many couple, the woman had a stroke. Do you know stroke? Stroke, and AVC, exactly, in the hair. And so when the mental health and the physical and mental health is compromised, should love be unconditional, or it's necessary to protect oneself? Because sometimes you want to help the other, and the people you need to stop your life. It's the real. I understand, and I know many couple that you have a problem about this. They have a problem about this because the one party has a specific problem, mental problem. It's difficult, to continue the relationship. What do you think about this, Mariana? Tell me, should love be unconditional, or it's necessary to protect yourself?
For me, the love.
The number 4.
Okay, for me, the love unconditional is kind of é tipo uma. Nossa, esqueci a palavra até em português, calma. É tipo uma coisa de filme, sabe? Não é exatamente isso, sabe? Se você só ama incondicionalmente, não pode funcionar. Tem que proteger você mesmo também. Até pelo amor próprio, que é do caso da questão.
Yeah, but it's hard. I try to imagine this situation in my life, and oh my gosh, I don't know what I would do in these situations. But sure, I love my husband. Probably I understand the love it's unconditional. I would try to help him if he wants, because sometimes the people don't want this, no, and
Yes,
it's complicated.
exactly.
Yeah, but I understand that we need to know the limit, the boundary that now I can help, can take care this person at the boundary, and after this, it's impossible to continue because it's harm my life, and it's complicated. And you, Sydney, tell me your opinion.
Yes.
Should
Well,
love
it's
be unconditional all the time?
it's very hard to answer. Like, yeah, there is no all right answer. It will depend of everyone, especially the what kind of relationship you have with in
Sure.
your married, maybe. But I think when we have a compromise, I think in terms of compromise, for example, when we are we are together in some relationship and we have that goals, some goals to achieve, for example, to raise your children. I think if something happening, I think we have a kind of obligation, maybe something inside us that tell us to help the other, because it can happen with us as well. We don't have we are not we here, and we don't know about the future, the day tomorrow. But there are also the part of religion and the beliefs that I think teach us to be good, teach to help the other, because it's the good way to live. And the thing is about the paradise, the life after death. That we will be reward about that our good actions on the earth. And another thing is can be difficult to endure to quit about our personal and professional life in order to take care of that person. And for me, I think I will quit. I will take care of that for them, my wife. And if I would do that, I think in the future I will feel a strong regret about that. I think I will not. I wouldn't live in peace of myself if I wouldn't do a right thing to, for example, to take care of her in
Yeah.
the necessity moments.
Yeah. How long have you been married? Married?
I think 10 years. Yeah, it
Oh
will.
my gosh, I think
Yeah, yeah, because 11. Yes, yeah, I'm thinking not. Thank God she's not here.
I put in the YouTube, you know.
Yes, yeah, it is. If it is in the internet, it is eternalized. Yes.
Exactly. So great. And did you marry at the church or no?
No, because we had objective to marry in the church, but something happened, and we need to choose about to buy a house or to to have our wedding ceremony. So we
All right.
decided to buy our house.
All right. I ask you this because I married at the church, and sure I promise in this exact moment to stay together without in the health, in the disease. So I promised this in front of the God in my case. No, I'm Catholic, so and I needed to. I have this compromise with him, with my husband, with God too. No, and sure, I will help him all the time, unconditional. That's it. You, Mariana, I don't remember. Are you married?
No,
Do you married? No?
I even in a relationship, I
Alright.
am. Como que fala solteira? I'm single. I'm
I'm
single.
single? All right.
Isso.
So let's go about the jealousy. Can jealousy be justified, or does it always signs a bigger problem? What do you think about this question, Mariana? Can jealousy be justified, or does it always sign a big problem?
I think it's a sign of a bigger problem because when we have a jealous, we have problems inside us. É, tipo, você achar que uma pessoa tipo, tá feia, uma coisa específica é sinal de um reflexo de você. Você tá vendo em você mesmo, pra mim.
Great. But a little jealousy, it's bad.
I think it is é,
Yeah. Are you a jealous person or no?
not much. I think the limits and in a great limit.
Great. So nice. In the past, I'm more, I were more jealous person, but now I don't have problem. I understand that I did to trust, confiar more in I'm a great person, and I don't have sure I understand something like this. We have many women in this world, and the different women, and but no one it's like me, no one. It's we have many best woman and the worst woman, and but it's different. And if it shows, if him shows the to stay close to me, so it's okay for me, no. And you see, then, what do you think about the jealousy? Can jealousy be justified, or does it always ignite a big problem?
Yeah, I think that is it can be justified in a certain level. Many people, but it can be very hard to measure that the level, because it will depend, of course, the personality of each person, and it will depend about everything, the personality, the background of each person, how they see their vision about a relationship, because some people justify it like, for example, oh, I love you, I take care of you about the dangerous things from the road. So I have concerns about our relationship. So I must to take care of you. I must to see how the people you are talking or smartphone. It can be a lame excuses to take control, have control of that people, and that person, in the same time. Well, some people, after some sometime in a relationship, they think that you are kind of property. So and they treat you like a property. For example, I will not let you go because we are here in the relationship, and me and you are the same, for example. But in your mind, he see you like a property, and he doesn't care about your feelings, or don't treat you like a human being, maybe. And it's hard. It's very hard. I try to measure my jealous in my relationship with my wife, and the and also I try to I let her to live your life in terms of to do her jobs. She loves to dance like you, Bruna. She loves to she have Zumba every week, twice every week. She practice Pilates as well. She has her meeting with her friends. But I know some person that they live only to the other part. They quit of all their relationships with his old friends because they thought that when we married, we need to live only to the other or for your family. But it's very hard. I don't agree with that kind of way of thinking.
And for example, you said about the dance, I love it, and special, I love to dance forró. Now it's moment I practice this. And my husband, it doesn't matter for him, and he doesn't practice dance, no. He's possible, he can't dance, but he doesn't like too much. So it's the case, I practice in the gym, and the one case, my colleague is asked for him that I understand it's like provoke him to, but do you look that Bruna dance with a beautiful how do you say this? Beautiful for the beautiful woman, and for the man, it's um, é, bonito para homem, como que fala? Tem um termo próprio. A beautiful man.
Pretty?
Handsome.
It's handsome.
I think handsome. It's a handsome man, and he looked for her, and what the problem? Don't have a problem. It's this moment I realize, yes, don't have a problem. I only dance with him, and it's okay. I understand that the woman, the man, the couple don't need to provoke with a movement, sexual movement. It's okay. I need to be respectful with the other person that I do. That's okay for me. But all the time, the people provoke the jealous. It's a problem, no? I don't like this. Great. Let's go the next questions. Maybe similar some the question number 4, but let's go. To what extent can you care for the other person's well-being without neglecting with one? We said about this when we said that you needed to realize that the other people wanted to take care to receive the help, and you need to understand that it's possible to help the other person, no? To take care of the other person, because sometimes it's impossible. For example, in some case, the mental health problem, it's compromised. For example, the depression. You can help this person, but you need to help the professional, the psychology, I forget the other, the medicine that help this person, psychiatric, I think the sound is this. You need help, take help the other person too, no? What do you think, Mariana?
I had an experience about this. Last year, I I've been como que é namorando? O, o verbo
Namorando?
namorar.
It's a date? No, date é um encontro.
I'm dating. I was
Ah,
dating, but my mental health was too bad, and I don't eu não conseguia, tipo, é, pensar, eu tinha que pensar mais em mim e na outra pessoa era mais difícil. Então eu via que ela queria me ajudar, só que era mais difícil, sabe? It's é uma coisa de mais profissional mesmo. Tipo, você tem que chegar no profissional e não só o relacionamento só, sabe?
I think the mental problem it's bad, no, because it's complicated to lead with this. The physical it's difficult too, but I understand the mental. No one to be prepared to lead with this, no. It's
Yes.
terrible. And you sense, I understand in this moment you were a sensata, sense, because you realize that he didn't help you and stop the date, no. Great.
Yes, yes.
Do you see, Sydney?
Well, for me, in many of the case, I think it passes in how the people are able to manage their time. I think because let me see about take care for the other person's well-being. I think it's important when we are in a relationship. It's crucial to think about the other person and their well-being but it's important as well to have a time for yourself to do your hobbies, to the things because I think when we are happy with ourselves, we can provide the best of us to the other. I think when we are sick, ill, I think it affects our mental health, our actions, and of course, when we are bad, we can't provide the better for the other. And what I said about manage time nowadays, because the most of the case, the internet, the smartphone, a lot of people spend their hours in that things in order to invest time with your family, maybe, or your partner. And after some years, it become normal to the both have time only for them, but doing things that it's not important. I think waste time, things that is irrelevant. So I think that we need to. It's not about neglecting yourself, but I think to see the both sides and try to have moments for yourself, for your wife or husband, and build I think a health and a happy relationship.
Great, great. You need to balance the situation, no? It's great. I understand. So, let's go. The number 7, does true love always involve sacrifice? Or it's in some case, it's distance that great the proof of respect. Mariana said about this, no, she preferred to break the love, the break the date because she understands she had a problem. And do you understand that the true love always involves sacrifice? Or it's okay for you, Sydney, that no, I love, I have my wife, it's my love, my true love, and I don't, it's not a sacrifice. I don't sacrifice my life. Is this for you or no? It's a sacrifice, the marriage, because all the time someone said for me, I got married early. I'm only 20 years, and I don't, it's not sacrifice my life. I love and I did this again. I don't have a problem. I love my husband. Is my marriage. It's nice. And for you.
Yes, I agree with that. And I think when we decide to marry, firstly we need to have enough maturity to choose that option, and understand that when we choose an alternative, we need to give up all the 10 alternatives. But you need to have, I think, a clear objective about that and what you want to your life. And it's not about, it involves sacrifice. I think every choose involves sacrifice when you have choices, maybe alternatives. And we need to, I think, to be, I think maturity is important to don't feel regret about that, and continue your life and find it. I think when we are happy with your alternative, I think it can, we can maintain it for a long time. And in terms of that, some people when they marry early and they don't have a clear purpose about that, they, most of them regret about this and give up of that relationship, and think that they are in a, they are sad, and the people who are single, they live better than them. But I think it's more about maturity and how we see the future and the vision of, and the vision of the life, maybe.
And you, Mariana, tell me about the true love. Did you love him, your boyfriend?
Yes, I love it, but my problem is was bigger than the love. Understand?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but I think the love should always no, always no, should involve a sacrifice in some case. We have to think about the situation and ponder about this, you know.
Yeah.
I think
Now,
that's it.
are you great in your mental health?
I think I'm better in mental health.
So, and do you know, uh, how do you say this? Do you know searching him? I don't know, it's possible to use this word,
I,
searching him again?
yes, but não deu certo, então eu deixei pra lá,
Oh,
porque
okay, I understand. The time is others, no? And you change the mind, him the same. It's
yes,
okay.
exactly.
So we have time? Yeah, one more. Let me see. About the number 10, I think it's great. Can frequency disrespect be correct? Or is it a sign that love is not longer healthy? Because sometimes you have a treat, I think it's treated, traição, and it's a disrespect, you know? And when this frequently happen, it's okay, or it's a sign that the love is not longer healthy? What do you think, Mariana?
I think the respectful is very important to a relationship. So frequent disrespect, it's a bad to uh, a healthy love.
Yeah. And you, Sydney, your opinion about this?
Uh, let me let me think. Can frequently distract be correct? Yes, I think so. I think since we are living a sick or disruptive society, I think it can affect our actions, our mind, thoughts, and it's important to continue to track our actions towards the people we love. But for example, when it's interesting because, for example, me, I love to watch horror movies, and for me to feel afraid, it's normal, and I love to feel that. But for example, my wife, she hates it. But I need to track that fear in that level. It's good, okay, but you need to track the good measure. And about that thing, when we watch or follow some works, some opera soaps that we see some disruptive uh, couple living in a toxic way, and we, after some episodes, after many episodes, we find it normal, and no, and automatically we act with your partner the same way. I think maybe it can affect, and the other part can call you and correct you. For example, it's not normal what you are doing with our relationship and things like that. But I think it come more about the personality of the others, because when we are dating with someone, I think we close our eyes about many actions, bad actions, like I'm going to correct him or her in the future, but it's not true. If you close your
Yeah,
eyes
it
about that.
doesn't exist, you know.
Yes,
In the future,
yes,
I think if it's okay, no. In the exact moment, if you don't like the actions that he do, stop at this moment, no. It's better because in the
yeah,
future they continue. Of course, it's like
yeah,
you said, this disruptions, conditions, behavior sometimes, no. So, people, now our time is over, and thank you so much for this moment. Yeah, that's it. I don't know if we have other immersion in English now. We? Yes, I don't know. No, no.
no, no,
Only French is 8
only, yeah,
and 2 p.m. the next immersion in English, all right?
yes, with
With
Christian.
Christian, exactly. So thank you so much for your time, for your opinion, share your life, because it's a private life, no, but it's I love to know. I'm questioned a lot, but okay.
Yeah.
So thank you, Sydney. Thank you, Mariana. Have a great day. Friday, like Oswaldo said, Friday. So that's it.
Yeah.
Enjoy your day with your family, all right? And see
All
you
right.
soon, the next opportunity. Bye.